A very warm welcome to the Learning Home. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss how to add watermark using Adobe Acrobat ProDC. So primarily, we will be talking on 3 points. First one is how to add watermark, how to update watermark, and third and final one is how to remove watermark from the PDF. So in order to start the discussion, the most important thing is that we have to bring the watermark tool, and for that one what we are going to use is going to tools tab here and clicking here edit PDF, and when you click edit PDF you will see the watermark option is here. You can also bring this option by going to the edit PDF, edit tab here first, and then edit text and images, and then you will see the watermark option is again here. So now we will talk about how to add watermark or how to insert watermark in the PDF using Adobe Acrobat. So first thing first, we will go here, click this small arrow icon here and press add, and you will see a dialog box has appeared here. So what we are going to work upon first is how to change the font, text size, color. So I'm going to use draft, something like this, and then if you want to change the font size, font type, you can change from here. You can also change the size if you want to change the size from 10 to 11 or make it bigger. Let's say I'm going to make it bigger. You can make it bigger. So you can change the size by just using this small arrow icon, or you can typing the text as well. You can also change the color, which I'm going to change to some different color like this. You can also use image as a watermark tool, and for that one you have to select this file and select browse and enter where the file is located. Let's say I'm adding this image, and what you can do, you can change the size to, let's say I'm going to put a smaller size. Let's say I'm going to put 20%. Which you can see the images here, but again I'm going to use the text to do the further exercise here. So you will see that the text is again back. You can toggle between the text and image as well. So now we will talk about the appearance part, and you can change the appearance by rotating by some angle. If you want to rotate it like this, you can see it is rotated by -45. You can avoid the rotation by selecting none. You can select +45. You can also enter a custom angle, which you can either increase or decrease by just using the small arrow icon, or you can type the values from here. So that is all about the appearance. You can also change the opacity level. Here you can see the opacity level is 100. You can change from 100 to 0, and for that one either you can use same way. You can use this small arrow icon, or you can type it from here. So I'm going to use 50. So you might have seen that it has become a little dimmer. You can also use this slider to make it further change in the opacity level. Now we will talk about scaling the text relative to the page, and for that one what we have to do, we have to select this first, and then you can see it is, when we are selecting 50%, the text size is changing with regard to the page size. So if you want to increase it, you can see it is increasing as we're increasing the percentage. So there is one way of increasing the text size, or you can use the scaling the text relative to the target page. So that is another option. Now we will talk about the appearance option, and for that one what we have to do is we have to select this, and then you will see another dialog box has appeared here. You will see that if you want to see the watermark when the document is printed, you can keep it selected. You can also, despite watermark is there, you can hide it and it won't be visible on the page if you uncheck it. So if you want to show it, then keep it selected. If you want to get it printed, then keep it selected. Similar way, if you want to keep the size text of the watermark constant while printed or while on the page visibility side, then keep it selected as well. So if you select it, I'm going to select all three and pressing OK and moving ahead. Now we will also talk about the appearance. You can see that this text, the watermark itself, is appearing on top of the page. If you want to go in the background, so what you can do, you can use a selected option called appear behind the page. So when at the moment it is not very clearly seen, but when you make it live on the page, it will be going behind the page. Now we will also talk about the position. At the moment you will see that this watermark is located at the center of the page. So if you want to move it towards the left, right, top and bottom, you can select from here. You can either use some numbers, like let's say I'm using some numbers like 50. It has moved in vertically upward. If you want to move it vertically, horizontally in the left and right side, you can also choose from here, and you can see it has moved from there. Suppose if you want to move it to the other side, you can see it has moved on the other side as well. So at the moment we don't want it, but if you need it, you can use this feature. We will also talk about the page range option here, and if you want the watermark to be available on all pages, you can keep it selected like this. And if you want the watermark to be on a specific page, so imagine a case where we have 2 pages only, and if you want the watermark to be only on the one page, you can select page 1 to 1 only. If you want to select on other pages, you can select the numbers from here. You can also select the watermark or place the watermark on the even pages only. You can place the watermark on odd pages only as well. So at this point of time, I'm using selected all pages and selecting like this and moving ahead. You can also save this setting as that, like say I'm using watermark 1, so that you can use it in the future. So I have saved it like this, and it has saved. You can apply to the multiple files, which I will cover in the next video, and then I'm going to press OK like this, and you will see the watermark is going to come over here. So you can see the text of the page is above the watermark. Now we will talk about the second point, that is how to update watermark, and for that one what I'm going to do is I'm going to use update watermark, and you will see those options are again here. You can change any of these parameters. So I'm going to change only one parameters of the font type, and I'm going to press OK, and it will change. If you want to remove the watermark, what you can do, you can go to the watermark, this option again, and select remove and press. There will be some kind of warning, and if you have decided to delete it, just press yes and go away. Suppose if you want to bring it back, what you can do, go to the add, and since you have saved it, it should be there somewhere, and then like watermark 1, which we were working earlier, just press OK. It will come in just fraction of a second. So with this we have come to an end of the discussion, and hope it has given you an idea about how to add watermark using Adobe Acrobat.